think he's regret buying that kid.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Edward Kelleher, principal of Quinebaug Middle College High School, and I would like to welcome you to the commencement ceremonies for the QMC Class of 2024. Today we have the privilege to celebrate the accomplishments of this outstanding graduating class. A few quick reminders before we start. Please stay behind the roped areas throughout the ceremony. When your graduate is on stage and receiving their diplomas, a photographer will be taking pictures. And bathroom facilities are available at the top of the hill to the right-hand side. There are also bathrooms available in the school by the gymnasium on the right as you enter. Thank you. So as we begin, I would like to take a moment to recognize not just the graduates, but the parents, guardians, family, and friends of this year's class. It was you that worked alongside your graduate, through late nights studying for math tests, struggling to finish that paper, reviewing their artwork, or helping them through a presentation. You were even there throughout their education for plays, athletic events, concerts, and so much more. As much as we are here to celebrate our graduates, we are also here to celebrate all of you. So at this time, I'm going to ask all the graduates to rise, Turn and give your loved ones a round of applause for the support they have given you and for helping you on your journey and where you are right now. Thank you. I would also like to take a second to recognize the faculty and staff of QMC. Throughout the years of classes, town meetings, service learning, clubs and committees, and numerous events, you have guided this graduating class to who they are today. So at this time, I ask that all the faculty and staff of QMC please stand and be recognized. And now to our graduates, I speak for the entire faculty and staff of QMC to say that we love you. We are proud of you, and it is with that pride and a measure of sadness that we see you go. In a short period of time, you will become alumni of Quinebaug Middle College, and with membership in that special community, we will always be here to support you. And now we ask that you please stand if you are able and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem, performed by QMC senior and soon-to-be graduate, Ramaya Talbert.
Hello, everyone. Please join me in singing the national anthem, or just sing along in your head. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That's a song. Oh, wow. Yeah, right? I got it right there.
I now would like you to please join me in welcoming our first speaker, National Honor Society President, Kamani Bird Diaz.
Good afternoon, everyone. Bear with me, I lost my voice a couple days ago. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks, shouted over a loudspeaker. I remember cheers and clapping, everyone thinking that this was going to be a mini vacation. Then it turned into, we'll see you guys in 2 months. During COVID, the end of my 7th grade year, and eventually my entire 8th grade was swept from under my feet. Computer screens became my new best friends, and I learned how to type better than I wrote. 2020 was a year that led me to do so many things, like constructing my 8th grade graduation speech that had to be read to a camera and displayed over a live screen. It led me to try new things out of my comfort zone, and that led me to the prime reason I have the opportunity to speak to all of your beautiful faces in person today. Going from 1,000 kids in my grade to 30 was a stretch. I have always been outgoing, bubbly, and a huge chatterbox, so the idea of having only 40 kids in my graduating class was not ideal. However, I wouldn't have it any other way. Trying something new and uncomfortable allowed me to step into a school I never imagined myself in and flourish. In my 8th grade speech, I used a roller coaster to compare what my experience was like, not knowing at the time that high school would be an even bigger amusement park. My name is Kaimani Bird, and I'm a transfer student from Wyndham Technical High School, and I came into QMC last year as a junior in hopes to continue my education focused on academics. From the moment I arrived, I was swarmed with warm welcomes and shadows of people who surrounded me with support. The beginning of my roller coaster was rough. Trying to reach the top with so much weight holding you down was not easy. I struggled with anxiety and depression, and at times my grades as well. The community here has never failed to make me feel worthy and visible for the first time in a long time. I was offered additional help, classes that fit my needs, and support from any and everyone. Hitting the first dip on my new ride, my transfer to QMC was smooth. With the support from everyone here, I was able to achieve so many goals. I was blessed and fortunate enough to become the president of National Honor Society. I have made honor rolls for all 4 semesters that I've been here, and I'm proud to say that I have been honored to graduate with college credit today. Without the love, support, and motivation from my peers in QMC, I wouldn't be able to pull all of this off. To the class of 2024, we have had some of the toughest years yet, from going from virtual classes to then seeing our friends once a week, to then being in school but not being able to see friendly faces to now. We have overcome so many obstacles, but we should all be proud to be sitting where we are today. I would like to thank my mother and father for continuously pushing me to do the best I can. There is never a day where I could have done it without you guys. I would like to thank my additional family for supporting and encouraging me to believe in myself. And lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my angel friends, Abuelo and Fabian, for continuing to watch over me and guide me through these beautiful 4 years. Thank you.
I would now like to invite Stephanie Shabanowitz and Melissa Jacobs to the podium to present some of this year's awards.
Congratulations, class of 2024. Our first award is the John Wooden Pyramid of Success Award. Success is peace of mind, which is a direct result of self-satisfaction in knowing you did your best to become the best you are capable of becoming. John Wooden. This very prestigious award is given to the student who understands and uses the attributes that make up Coach Wooden's Pyramid of Success, which include qualities detailed in the program, such as industriousness, cooperation, enthusiasm, initiative, poise, resourcefulness, patience, reliability, and sincerity. This year, we have 2 recipients for this honor. Our first recipient is Lourdes Sanchez Rodriguez. This year's second recipient is Michaela Tatro. Our next award, is the Gino Larico Teachers Award. This award is named in honor of QMC's first principal, or founding principal, Gino Larico. This award is given to the student who has made the longest journey and has persevered. The student has thrived despite having to negotiate around, over, or through great obstacles in their pathways to happiness and success. This year's recipient is Cadence Pittman.
The next award is the William Glasser Quality Citizenship Award. And this award is given to a student who understands and uses William Glasser's 7 connecting habits to help others and improve our learning community. Glasser's 7 connecting habits include caring, listening, supporting, contributing, encouraging, trusting, and befriending. This year's recipient is Nevaeh Ivory. The Seth Kreisberg Transforming Power or Power With Award. This award is given each year to a student and a teacher. These individuals understand and live the transformational power with approach within the QMC learning community. This year's student recipient is Riley Vijard. The Staff Member Power With Award is selected by the senior class. The class selects a staff member who they feel helps empower them to become the best they can be without relying on external motivators to get them to perform. This year's staff winner is Kara Tierney. The next award is the John Russo Mission Possible Award. This award is given each year to a student who sets a mission for themselves and acted upon it to achieve outstanding success within the school community. This year we actually have 2 recipients for this honor. The first recipient the award goes to Zoe Bokikio. And our second award recipient is Meadow Buellin.
Our next award is the Gary Miller Environmental Science Award. This award is presented to the student who has passion for the study of sciences and the discovery of solutions to contemporary environmental issues. This year we have 2 recipients for this honor. Our first recipient is Matthew Bradley. Our second recipient is Abby Homan. Our next award is the John Reed Leadership Award. This is awarded to a student and staff member who lead the community with kindness and exemplifies the constancy of purpose for continual improvement of the community while putting others ahead of oneself. The QMC staff nominates both a student and staff member to receive this honor. The student honored this year is Matthew Bradley. The Staff Member Leadership Award this year is presented to Taylor Penman.
Yeah, Tay-Tay. Okay, this next award is the Nanhurst Inspiration, Kindness, and Respect Award. This is presented to a student who best exemplifies and embraces the core values and beliefs of Quinebaug Middle College, which are inspiration, kindness, and respect. And this year it's awarded to Melanie Mendoza.
Our next speaker will be this year's salutatorian, Meadow Buellin.
Welcome, Superintendent, Principal, teachers, faculty, friends and family, and, of course, my fellow graduates of 2024. We are gathered here today to celebrate our amazing journey alongside with the hardship faced throughout our years at Quinebaug Middle College. Since I did not have the luxury to spend more than this year with this class, I cannot confidently attest for everything they have done and gone through over their time at QMC. While I'm certain you are all eager to finish this ceremony, I would like to leave you all with my experience within QMC and how it has shaped me as a person. Coming into the school, freshly 13 years old, with my bucket hats, I could have never imagined I would be standing up here today, not even 3 years later, giving this speech to all of you in my graduation cap. However, being put in Robin's advisory my freshman year, I should have expected I would strive for further greatness in my academic career. Right from the beginning, she was pushing me to do my best and more, alongside guiding me through my path, and I could never express how much I appreciate that. Yet Robin was not the only teacher who has encouraged me and cheered me on throughout my high school years. Before diving deeper into my journey, I would like to give a little shout out to each of the teachers, staff, students, and most importantly my family that have supported me along the way and made this experience all the much better. Each knows who they are, so I will not list them all out to save their embarrassment, with the exception of one. There is someone who I would like to specifically mention for not only helping me become a better student in person, but for being a great friend. She's actually sitting in the row in front of me as one of my fellow graduates. For Maya, you have been there for me since biology, but history as well over at the QB campus last semester. Through your flowing positivity and kind heart, you were one of the reasons that I got to where I'm standing here today. There are not enough words to describe. I'm sorry. You got that. How grateful I am to have you in my life, and I look forward to sharing the college experience you as well, even if we are going separate ways. Thank you for everything. I love you. Continuing on, while I'm not going to tell you every single detail about my time here, I'll speak briefly about the things I'm taking away from this school. The first thing I would like to mention is my experience taking college courses. As many of you may know, QMC offers the opportunity to take courses through the Connecticut State Community Colleges, along with at the Quinebaug Valley campus. Over the years, I've taken many courses ranging from traditional to hybrid to completely online. What I want to focus on are my traditional courses. Being 13, 14, and 15 in a room full of students aged 18 and above, it was quite intimidating. It was easy to fall into the mindset that they would not listen to what I had to say or add within the classes. However, with focused months of support from the QMC and QB faculty and students, I was able to move past and further engage as a student, even making a handful of friends along the way. This is something that I would not have been able to accomplish without having a closer relationship with the community. As you might have noticed from our considerably small class size, QMC is not a traditional high school in terms of size. With only around 180 students throughout the entire school, we've been able to establish a close-knit community with not only the students but the staff as well. Alongside this, there are a wide range of students coming in from all over Connecticut to attend this school. With both a close community and large span of sending towns, diversity becomes a focal point. Looking at each of the graduates today, while I did not spend much time with them, I can still account for the personal uniqueness that I've seen throughout this and previous years. From clothing style to personality, and even how each of the students learn best, each person brings a new picture to the table. However, I want to note again how this does not only pertain to the students. Staff, faculty, and each of you can all account for your own traits that make you different from everyone else. According to an article, Erik Erikson's stage of psychosocial development through Simply Psychology, Erikson, a famous psychologist, believed the 8th stage of development, accounting for 12 or 18-year-olds, was for exploring your identity. Here at QMC, faculty, and more importantly the students, are granted the freedom to explore themselves and new perspectives on a daily basis. Personally, as many of the students and teachers may have noticed, I've gone through a lot of changes regarding both my style and personality. With this, I can attest to the variety of interesting, to say the least, style choices that I was able to make without feeling any judgment towards me. This is something that I most likely would not have the opportunity to experience in a larger school setting. It can be difficult to take a step and try something new, and it makes it even harder when there's a bigger group of people faced each day, especially when it comes to people who are older than you, which you look up to. With that being said, I would like to leave you all with a message to take away from this ceremony and the high school journey. As I've said before, humans are full of variation. There are a wide range of aspects in their body and mind. There's a sign somewhere in my house that has a saying, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." No human is identical to another, so strive to be different. Strive to break the norm, and strive to be yourself. Thank you all for coming today to celebrate this amazing achievement. I want to personally congratulate each and every one of the seniors sitting in front of me today. It is an honor to be able to walk alongside you today on the stage. Congratulations, and thank you all again for an interesting yet fun high school experience. Stay unique, everyone. Thank you.
And now I'd like you to please welcome Lourdes Sanchez Rodriguez, this year's valedictorian.
In the words of the great Prince, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this open called life. I, Lourdes Sanchez Rodriguez, valedictorian, am blessed to celebrate and to be a part of the completion of our time here together. And our next steps, whether they're big, small, near, or far, I know that there will be steps towards what makes each of us thrive. As we stand here today, we must take a moment to reflect on the efforts that we all made to get here. I will not stand before you, my fellow graduates, and advise as we are all taking steps as 2024 graduates. People say that high school years are the best years, but when I look at each and every one of you, it makes me realize how far from the truth that is for us. For most, our passions will take us on great adventures, and our ambitions will be met by great successes. I see this eagerness for all of us to be free and to be ourselves, without shame or regret. I will not lie, I wanted to be free of this speech, as I am very much not a public speaker. I have never written a speech before, so when I was writing this one, I did what any other person would do. I Googled it. After watching many graduation speeches, most of which almost made me cry, I decided not to make anyone cry, but to quickly go over the needed parts of a graduation speech: introduction, acknowledgements, and alignment. In high school, we have had many staff come and go. However, their impact and personality have never left the school with them. Thank you, John DePippo, Megan Canning, and Eugene Bostonic, for being pillars of my education within my first 2 years at QMC. For many staffs whose presence is solid and unmoving as they continue here at QMC, thank you, Susie, Jen, and Robin. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank the teacher who has advocated for me, taught me, and been the greatest mentor to me, Lori Buffy. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you to my family. Just as I am giving this opportunity to publicly thank those who have pushed me towards this moment, I encourage you, my fellow graduates, to take those who have been in your corner and who have helped you get here today. Finally, I must remind you that no matter what path you take or where you may go, we will always be connected as a class from today, tomorrow, and the future. We will be remembered as QMC Class of 2024. Thank you, and go do your thing.
I would now like to welcome Ramaya Talbert, who will introduce this year's commencement speaker.
Well, those were quite the tear jerkers. Hello, well, first of all, Meadow, I love you, girl. Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Ramaya, and I proudly welcome you all to QMC Class of 2024's graduation ceremony. These past few years have been a wild roller coaster of late-night cram sessions, never-ending jokes, cafeteria drama, and the occasional existential crisis. But thankfully, this roller coaster has come to a permanent halt. I'd like to thank the QMC staff for their tireless dedication that holds great weight in helping us to get to this monumental point in our lives. And an even louder bravo for our amazing Principal Ted. Can we give it up, please? Thank you. For pushing us all and dragging some, including myself, to the finish line. An echo of gratitude from the bottom of my heart goes out to Susie for always believing in me and many of you and speaking life into us every step of the way. I'd also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude and love to my family, my friends, my mentors. I see some of them here. Thank you so much. And I'd just like to thank you for your unwavering support in this high school journey. I love and appreciate you all dearly. And of course, to the 2024 graduates, I congratulate you all in getting to this point. It is our hard work and tenacity that has brought you to this point, that has brought me to this point, and it is with my whole heart that I celebrate you, both as a fellow Spartan and a dear friend. As we commence this day, I reflect back on this journey of expansive growth that I've benefited from through our school. I look at the familiar faces around me and am filled with joy as we stand now, new persons with great futures. I have many hopes for us all. As we move into the next phase of our lives, it is my hope that we continue to be ourselves and pursue growth in order to become the best versions of who we are. I hope we embrace every moment with confidence, learn from every experience, good and bad, as it is all these times that will be woven into the beauty that is our story. May we grow in love, laughter, grace, and friendship, work hard but give ourselves breaks and grace when needed, and get back on our feet to chase our dreams. May our hard times never become our permanent state. Inspiration, kindness, and respect. These are all the core values of our school. Let's carry these values into our future as each of you truly reflect them. You have all shown me kindness, respect, and support, making me feel seen and valued. You all have inspired me to be better than I was yesterday. For example, when I look at Meadow and her kindness, I am inspired to be kinder. When I am receiving compliments from people like Elise and people like Nevaeh, it brings me joy and inspires me to be kind further to others. All of you have very great memorable traits that I could go on and on to name, like Olivia's bright smile, but we'd be here all night or at least till midnight, so I won't do that. We've pushed each other to be our best, and I will carry your memories with me everywhere I go. If we can have this sort of impact here, we can do the same wherever we go. Walk with your shoulders held high, your shoulders back and your heads high, for great stars cannot hide their light. I leave you with this quote from a great book. It says, "You are the light of a world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. Let your light shine before men." My friends, my family, and everyone in this audience today, we are all the light. See it in yourself and don't be afraid to allow it to shine, because you may inspire others to do the same. I don't know what paths we each will take, but I am positive we will find success and great and profound joy in each of our lives. Congratulations once again to the class of 2024. I love you all and I'm excited for our bright futures ahead. We made it! But that's definitely not the end of my speech. I have someone to welcome. I remember a time where I was quite late to prom. It was fashionably late, guys. And someone made the decision to open the door and allow me into this prom. Her name is Diane Dugas. Diane is the director of EastCon's Leading and Learning Division and is the leader of our 2 magnet schools. In her career, she has been a superintendent, a lifelong educator, and she is retiring this year. All of the students at QMC wish her the very best and extend a thank you for her commitment to every student at our school. Thank you so much.
Good evening, QMC families, friends, staff, guests, and most important, our graduating class of 2024. I'm honored to be here with you tonight to celebrate your graduation, and especially honored to have been asked to be your speaker. I'd like to think a graduation speaker is chosen for the story they may tell, the message within the story, and the connections with the class. And we do have connections. Not only was I privileged to be here with you for a few months day to day last year, but I stand before you, like many of your stories, thanking a teacher 40 years after a long career because somebody believed in me. I was the first to go to college in my family, and we didn't have an idea about how to go about doing that. So I understand the value, and it's probably why I appreciate and love graduation as one of the favorite days of the year. I'll do my best to be brief for you. Graduation has always been one of my favorite days of the year. It's filled with pride and accomplishments. Know that we are all proud of you and your accomplishments to be sitting here today. While your story is just beginning, mine is closing after 40 years in education. One of my greatest highlights has been to have the chance to connect with all of you over the past 4 years. And we have connected through a variety of chances. It is the power of chance that fills the gap from beginnings to endings and shapes who we become. While this message may sound familiar, I hope you hear it through a new lens as you consider your chances venturing into the world. As an educator, I love books, especially children's books, because they often have a simplistic life message. In Kobe Yamada's book, What Do You Do with a Chance? In a few short words, he answers that question: embrace the chance. Lots of your stories have embraced your chance. So tonight, I ask each of you to embrace the chance that awaits each of you on the other side of your turned tassel. In your yearbook, you all identified your future hopes and dreams as you leave QMC. Whether your goal is to become a therapist, a fish and game warden, radiologist, lawyer, juvenile detention caseworker, occupational therapist, tattoo artist, entrepreneur, or simply to go out and get a job, those dreams began with your courage to take a chance. You each know something about taking a chance, as we've heard tonight, because your story unfolds as you embraced the chance to come to QMC. Chances provide opportunity, and QMC has given you that opportunity to make new friends, explore new learning, and foster the foundation for your hopes and dreams to become a reality. Your future will hold many chances. Embrace them, as they can be life-altering, like mine. QMC has provided you with the foundation of learning, college credits. It's provided you with the deep core values of what will really be important to consider when leaving here: kindness, inspiration, and respect. Kindness. When chance presents itself, continue to be kind. First of all, be kind to yourself. You will make mistakes. You will have missed opportunities and even some failures. But know that there are always second chances. The only time there isn't is to make a first impression. Let kindness be that impression. Give yourself grace. Chances happen when you least expect them. Be kind to others. Seek to understand and ask questions, not judge or let perception cloud you. Create kindness in the small acts of words and deeds, for how you make others feel is what will really be remembered. Inspiration. Inspire the world by embracing the chance to be the best human being you can be. As you've learned in your monthly community service activities, the chance to give back to your community is one of the most inspiring acts there is. Doing for others not only makes you feel good about yourself, it brings joy to the recipients and joy to the world who watches.
continue to inspire yourself and others by doing good. It is, in fact, the change in the world we need to have, especially now. Respect. Respect yourself and others. Respect is having regard for one's feelings, rights, traditions, and culture. It is about believing in yourself and seeing in others what they might not see in themselves. Respect yourself to know you are capable of anything you set your mind to, and ask for help when needed. Respect others by putting aside bias and appreciating abilities, qualities, and achievements of others. Give others the chance you are given or would like to be given as you step forward. The old adage, do unto others as you would like to have done to you, is grounded in respect. As you leave the QMC campus, you have the chance to carry these lasting values with you into the world. It is your opportunity to create a legacy through how you approach the chance that lies in front of you. Take advantage of chances, even though they may not always work out the way you hoped. You can't let those times affect you. Learn from them, as you've learned here. It's not the experience that defines you, but what you do with the chance that does. As Yamada's story in his book encourages, be brave. You don't have to be brave all the time, but just for a little while, at the right time. When chances come along, don't hold back. Don't miss out. Embrace them as they add to your life's journey, build character, and help to define who you will continue to become. So what do you do with a chance? You take it, because it just might be the start of something incredible, as has been my chance to be a small part of your journey and you of mine. In recognition of Principal Ted's traditions, which you may or may not know about, to reference each day with a song. From the song Compass by Lady A, let your heart be your compass and follow it wherever you may go. You will be forever in our hearts on this day and forevermore. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Mrs. Diane Dugas and Mr. Eric Petrulius. I hereby certify that all of the following candidates have met the requirements of the State of Connecticut Board of Education and the EastCon Regional Education Magnet Schools for the awarding of a diploma from Quinebaug Middle College High School.
Olivia Beausoleil. Yeah, Olivia! Zoe Bokikio. Mason Boylo. Matt Bradley. Madison Lynn Brackier. Meadow O. Bulin. Essence Bird Diaz.
Chattel. Alana Kutu. Marcellus E. Early Schmidt. Brian Fantoli. Darren Gravel. Abby Holman. Nevaeh Brianna Ivory. Caitlin Paige Langto. Tristan O'Ray McCabe. Melanie Mendoza. Cadence Lillian Pittman. Lourdes Sanchez Rodriguez. Ramaya Sharonfa Talibet. Michaela Tatro. Zachary Underwood. Riley Vija.